Let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever had a great restaurant or cafe recommended by a friend and you've gone on a journey to find it? Is there anyone who's done that, you know? And it's like you walk past all of these different places, but you're like, it's around the corner here. He said it was on this side somewhere, and you're trying to find, there's all these other guys with ads and great smells, but you're trying to find the one that someone said was good. Why? Because as soon as someone recommends something, without even thinking about price or value or anything, we go, if he, you know, it carries trust. And trust drives our purchasing decisions. Now, this is the #1 most important thing that will take away or add to your conversions. That's dollars in the bank, is whether or not people trust you. People don't go for the cheapest service, they go for the person that they trust. They choose the business that they trust. So a lot of that comes into having a clean design for your website, not cluttered up with all these sorts of flashing ads or any of that sort of thing. With your About Us page, you want something that's personal, that's engaging, that's relevant. The second thing is make sure that it's really clear and easy to navigate. If people are coming to your website, but they can't sort of find the way to, I want to buy it, but where do I do that? Or I want to inquire, but you know, you've got your contact form buried away somewhere. You need to make sure that your navigation is clear and easy. Your analytics, so you're tracking on your website. You need to actively monitor that tracking and respond to it. So that if you see that people are coming to your homepage and then they're going to the next page and then they're supposed to be buying, but they all just leave and they don't buy, then you go, okay, something's going wrong. You know, how do we fix that? And if you can drive people to conversions, then all of that traffic from Facebook, you'll be able to monitor your statistics and say, okay, I put this much money into advertising and I've made this much money in sales directly from that advertising. How do I create a marketing strategy that's going to actually drive people to make sales? And if you can put in place the whole strategy, the whole plan from beginning to end, then what you'll find is every cent that you spend on advertising will give you enough return to make it worthwhile because you planned out the whole stage. Once I'm spending this money on advertising, it's going to drive people to here, which will take them here, which will take them here, which will make them buy. It's all about return on investment. The most effective way, the most powerful way for getting the recommendations happening is your Facebook ads. So leveraging the power of those social recommendations. Every time someone likes my page, my ad looks better, because the little number at the bottom of it is bigger, and the more people there are that when they see the ad, they're going to see one of their friends' faces next to it. So the power of those recommendations really comes into play with ads. So we might just have some questions and answers. Does anyone have any questions about anything I've spoken about?
You've used a sentence and I had to sit and filter the sentence.
Sure.
To understand what you're saying.
Sure.
And that's not discredit to you, but that's
Yeah.
where I come from.
Yeah.
So we've got to be really careful we don't make this more complicated.
Definitely. Let me make this simple. So you run your business, like let's say you've got a website, you've got a Facebook page hooked up to it, and you're thinking, you know, I'm not really seeing results, I'm not really seeing sales. So a good exercise to do is to take a step back. Pretend that you know nothing about your business, you've never seen it before, and you don't own it. See it on the side, click through, it might cost you a click, but hey, it's worth it. See where it goes, and pretend to just be a customer and think about, is this interesting? Where am I being led? And go right through pretending not to be you, but to be just some person, one of your demographic customers, and go through the whole process, all the way through, buy your product, put in your credit card details, make the sale, and everything that is kind of difficult or non-intuitive or doesn't really, I don't understand or doesn't feel right, is a point that you have to address. Because if it's not right for you, then you're going to see a large amount of people that just don't follow through. If you're not sort of familiar with, you know, how to market, you know, marketing ideas and strategy ideas, then basically just chat to someone. Find someone that can sit down with you and talk about your business and a big picture of marketing strategy. Because all of this is marketing strategy. Like I can sort of tell you, click here, click there, make an ad, but that's not doing you any favors, because you'll just make a page, make an ad, and is it going to result in your maximum potential of money coming in to your pocket?